Cali Craze podcast show. Let's just get into it now. Random topics. Are you ready?
Random topics. I'm ready. Oh, she brought the. You brought. See, this is our random topic. Little jar right here. We got a lot of random topics in here, and we're gonna pull one out, and we're gonna see what it says, and then we're gonna speak on it off the top of the head. Am I correct?
That'd be correct.
Okay. You want me to pull it? I'll pull. Let me pull it, man. Let me see what they offer.
I'll hold it. Wait. Let me see. Okay. You ain't doing no funny stuff.
Okay.
Let me shake it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see what they got in here. I'll pull out this one right here.
You got two.
I got two?
You got
Okay.
two. So grab the first one, the one on top, and then put that other one in the back that's been there.
Okay. This one says, do you think we're living in the last days?
Damn.
That's kind of tough right there.
Why you gotta get a tough topic like that? I thought it was
do I think we're living in the last days? I think that there.
Go first.
I think that there is no last days. Right. That's why I'm just gonna spit that out.
Die, right?
A lot of people may not. You know what I'm saying? Every day is like the last days. You feel me? Because even in the Bible it says one day is like 1,000 and 1,000 is like one. You feel me? So when it comes to,
I'm sorry.
You trying to cut me off or what? So okay, yeah. What you said?
No. I'm sorry, not to cut you off real quick. But I just want to say who we got this from is from my mom, because I want to give the shout outs from who we did the recommendations from.
Okay, cool.
I didn't write them down.
Okay. This was
from my mother, yeah. So I'm just, we're getting we're getting random.
She got her mama cheating. So,
we get it random. Because anybody can, if you comment on it and let us know what you want, we're going to put it in the bowl and we might talk about it, and then we'll give you a shout out and say who gave the recommendation. Okay. So that's from my mom.
Okay, cool. So, do I think we're living the last days? I think that these days may be a little bit better than the old days. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to think about what makes these the last days. You know what I'm saying? Is it the psychological warfare going on? Is it the fact that we're saying it's the last days because of the Bible say that things are going to happen in the last days? My opinion is that we are living in some of the greatest times of our lives, but there's always another side to that coin. You know what I'm saying? Because like social media stops socializing. You feel me? Mm-hmm. People are on their phone and they'll be on their phone more than they know that you exist as a human being standing next to them. Yep, you know what I'm saying? So,
it's so true.
I don't want to say it's the last days. I think it's a great beginning for mankind. I sound like that little show on about the moon, landing on the moon, but you know what I'm saying? It's a great beginning, man. We in the new millennium, spaceships, you know what I'm saying? Space cars, all kind of stuff is coming out, man. Age. It's a new age.
If you really want to know what I feel like, what people thought the end of the world was going to be, you know what the end of the world was? In my theory,
what's that?
The end of the world was COVID. When they said the world was going to stop,
they said
it was going to end, and in a sense, it kind of did.
The world?
Remember they told us to stay, when they first hit, they told us to stay in the house for 2 weeks. And nobody could go nowhere. The streets was quiet. Everything has stopped. So in my sense, I feel like we are in the last day. I think we were in the last day, but now we're in a new age.
Okay.
A new world has been born. You feel me?
It could be.
And I feel like it was COVID, because if you think about it, the world did stop. The world did end for a sense. Everybody had to stay at home. You couldn't do anything, A
lot of stuff did stop.
But what birthed that was like people learned trades, people learned, they real niches, what they like, it gave them a chance to really stop being on this hamster wheel and running. You got to spend time at home with your family and your kids and learn how to learn money off your talent and not just off a job that you'd apply for that you really don't fucking like, know?
Right.
And so, your passions. So I feel like we were in our last days during the COVID, but now we are in a new age. Like I said, the cyber trucks and, everything that's, like we're in the future,
Yeah, we actually are in the year 2024.
Yeah, we in the future now.
But,
we
you
were
know what I'm
last
saying?
days, but not now. I feel like we in our beginning days.
Even back when I used to go trick-or-treating, you feel me? It used to get dark right after school at 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, trick-or-treating days, it don't get dark at 5 o'clock on the dot around that time. It's a little bit more closer to 6. So I know that time is spinning faster than we're calculating.
Said that the
you
world
get what
is spinning
I'm saying?
faster than it used to. If you look at that, you can Google that. There's a fact. The world is spinning faster than what it on the axis than it used to. That's an actual fact.
Yeah, so basically,
when they say the days are going faster, they are.
Yeah, so when they say it's 2024, it's not really 2024. It's a little bit more than that. You can't calculate the time. You feel me? That's unpredictable. You can calculate it.
You calculate the
but
time.
the sun is what you gonna tell from. You feel me?
You can calculate the sun, but in my world, I calculate my own time. Everybody knows Shani gonna show up when she show up.
Yeah, I could dig that part.
Ready, but as far as
but as far as like,
I got my own sense of time.
But but when it comes back to that last day stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think that we're only gonna know as much as you search to know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you can live in heaven on earth in your mind by the actions and the steps that you take to get to where you want to be, or you can live in hell on earth by the actions and the steps that you take.
Oh yeah,
you
because
feel me?
People they like, older people, they looking at the Bible and they like, okay, all these things are happening, that the Bible talked about, but I just feel like the Bible is a reference of life, and things are going to happen. I mean, it's only so much a person can do under the sun. You know what I mean? And everybody has like these different emotions. Everybody's so different. People are going to go to war. People are going to fight. People are not going to agree. People are going to, things are going to happen. But I will say that things are getting, more out of hand than they were like 50 years ago or, 60 years ago.
60 years ago.
I feel like that just comes with, the earth and people advancing.
Shit.
It's time to go.
I hear you, but you got to remember too, 50 years ago, you know what I'm saying, African Americans was being hung on trees and hung and drug by pickup trucks and stuff like that too in the 50s. You feel me? That's when you had Martin Luther King fighting, you know what I'm saying, to break segregation. There was a lot of stuff was going on down in them country towns down south. You feel me? And it was tough and rough out there. You know what I'm saying? A young lady that I know was telling me how her uncle got hung on a tree and she came home to him and all kind of different stories about. You feel me? So when people getting their heads cut off and people walking up with them from racism and all that type of stuff. You feel me? So it gets deep.
That they experienced down there in the South.
Yeah. So I think it's we doing good right now, but we doing good from what we can see. We can't see the psychological warfare that's going on. So that's why they be talking about, Star Wars. You feel me? Because a lot of shit is going on in space. This whole operation that's operating on GPS.
Did you guys know that they're building an ark in space? You know that they're actually building an ark. They say it's a hotel room, but it's an actual ark. And it has 300 and something rooms. And they're building another one that have 100 and something rooms. They're saying it's a hotel for space. That's what they're saying. That's what they're telling the public. That they're building, that's the new age is coming to. But it's already being built right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go to space and stay in this hotel. But really is it a hotel or is it, an ark?
Yeah.
They'll pick, who, gets to go and who don't. Yeah. My thing is, I'm an earth girl.
Right.
I don't want to go live in no space.
You ain't trying to jump on a spaceship?
I ain't trying to jump on a spaceship. I like to breathe air, so if it comes down to it like that, look.
$20 on the EBT. We'll send you to Mars right now.
Come
you know what I'm saying? You want to get on the list? You know what I'm saying? I got $20 on the EBT. Send you to Mars. But I ain't gonna take that.
That's all that futuristic shit.
Okay. So at the end of the day,
after we done with the random topics, we're gonna tear them up, and that's just with that.
Okay. So we're gonna tear this up.
That's what you got. That's the one you picked. See, Lou picked that.
So,
random topics.
Random topics, you guys.
hemisphere. It's Cali Shay in here. This my introduction. Play this at the function. Let's talk about it. She all about it. We out here living dreams. It's everything it seems. Always on the grind. You know I gotta shine. Out here getting mines. Penny, nickels, and dimes. You better watch your step. I'm one of the last left. Slaying in the sand. I'ma stack them bands. Rising to the top. The ambition never stops. Cali living, Cali winning. You know I'ma make it pop.
Low riders, west siders, slide on Dayton wires. All you smell is fire. Niggas still trying to get higher. Packing twos, no pliers. They selling dreams, they liars. Jacoby and Myers. Across the border are weakened pliers. I'm from the western hemisphere, spitting in your ear. I'm looking at money.